started everything off. But I have to say, I love Janice and I love working for Janice. She's my director. Janice is very focused and detail-oriented, and she led us in making this vision a reality. We hit a few brick walls, but she always found the door. And when the door closed, she found the window to keep things moving along and this project moving forward. And her signature is on every single purchase order for every single thing in this facility. So she bought everything here. We appreciate your guidance, Janice, and tenacity to get things done professionally, quickly, and efficiently. Thank you. I think this is pretty cool. Regina Johnson, will you raise your hand? And Vonda, where's Vonda? Vonda Hayes.
Stand up, Vonda.
Vonda and Regina work in the Career and Tech Ed office, and they keep everything rolling and keep us all in shape. They work diligently behind the scenes for all of our CTE programs, and they complete all the paperwork that makes everything happen and cut through red tape at times. They rarely get to actually see the fruit of their labor, so I'm really glad that they were able to come today. Thank you. That's Bill Nash, our instructor. Bill is a godsend. Really. Janice, would you start?
Oh, no, sorry.
A program like this would fail without an extremely dedicated and knowledgeable instructor. We can have all the bits and pieces, but it would just fall apart without leadership and good teaching and someone who is knowledgeable. Bill, thank you for your 22 years of Coast Guard service. After that, Bill taught middle school in Alabama for 17 years. Bill is the person who breathed life into this space that's filled with so many cool things. Thank you, Bill, for beginning your third or fourth career with the Brevard Public Schools. We have Brevard represented here. Phil Kroll and Steve Muldrum is here. Steve, standing up someplace. Okay, and Nelson. And Breyer was also there at the beginning. On May 13th, 2015, they hosted an information night for potential new students and their parents. We met at Breyer. There were about 40 people that came. And after touring the assembly area and the printing areas, we went back to a conference room for pizza and a presentation about what Breyer is about and also aviation-related careers. That event provided the initial spark for the students and the parents. Breyer also encouraged the students by saying that even though we can't guarantee a job to any of you, we will guarantee that you'll have an interview if you successfully complete this high school program. During the past 2 summers, Breyer has provided internships for 8 students and has hired 3 graduates already. So thank you very much. Robert Bear, you want to stand up? You've been there for 1 year now? Yep. And a rare. Yeah. Thank you. Kristen Elaine Larson. First, Kristen Elaine, right there. I can't say enough about Kristen Elaine. They've donated jet engines. They've donated many parts to the program. They've provided tours of their facility and assist in welding and will continue to do that with new students. They've been a source of knowledge and expertise for Bill and his students, and they're passionate about teaching practical and technical skills to students. And these are the kind of students they want to see that are successful in high school, so when they get out into the real world, they know what a screwdriver is. Thank you, Kristen Elaine. Career Source Brevard. Lori, I guess, are you the only one here from Career Source?
And my colleague, John Perkins over
Yes.
there. Yeah.
Thank you for coming. 4 years ago, Career Source provided expert assistance in writing our initial proposal for our legislative appropriation for this program and for the machining program at Bayside High School. It was a 3-week turnaround. It was during our Christmas vacation, and Janice was in the office. Tom is Janice's husband. Remembers that. And we were awarded $500,000 for both programs. But it was the initiation through Career Source Brevard that really got the ball rolling and pointed us in the right direction. Thank you very much. President of the Economic Development Commission of Florida Space Coast. Thank you for being here, Linda. The EDC provided a generous grant to the program that actually paid for the disassembly and transportation of the jet out in the hangar, a good portion of that, and also paid for lots and lots of tools and equipment. And they're a continual supporter of the program. Thank you. The building wouldn't be here today without the construction company and the architect. Hurd Construction Company. Sam Hurd is here. Is Harry here? No. Brianna is here, Vice President. Randy Bronson was the project manager. And anyone else from Hurd? Andy Day, President. Adam Day, sorry. You're all very easy to work with, very easy to work with. And we appreciate your attention to detail and completing this project in 4 months, from groundbreaking until students were almost inside the building. Thank you very much. Greg Stark is the architect. He's easy to see right over there. And Greg also, he did an outstanding job customer service and working with us as clients. And I've never been involved in a project like this where it was so hands-on and really looking at all the bits and pieces of everything and how it would fit together. So thank you very much for your design and for coming today. Flying Fish aircraft parts. Is anyone here from Flying Fish? They've been a great source for Mr. McGinnis and his students in providing all kinds of bits and pieces and parts. Fallon Aviation. Anyone here from Fallon? Same also, providing all kind of donations. And then we also have Walter Hewitt, who's here from Valkyria Aircraft Association. Walter?
Experimental aircraft.
Experimental. Thank you for coming and for your support of the program also. Is George Porcella here, Chief Inspector? Chief Inspector from FAA Coordination, Northrop Grumman Corporation. Thank you for your support of the program. I appreciate it. And Kyle Smith is not here from the air show. I don't think so. Okay, last but not least, Cliff Graham, can you come up, please? Melbourne Airport's Clifford Graham received the state of Florida's highest aviation industry recognition, Aviation Professional of the Year. The award was presented at a recent Florida Development of Transportation ceremony in Tampa. Where did you go to high school?
O'Galley High School. Thank you so much. It's a real honor and privilege to be here. I can tell you this is probably the first time I've been right here since 1989. I spent a lot of time, I think this was the old wood shop back then.
No,
Actually,
it's a
over
parking
there.
lot.
This is the parking lot.
But anyway, from the airport's perspective, we couldn't be more proud and more, because we want to support this program. We're only a mile down the road. The great tenants that we talked about here today, Embry-Air, Northrop Grumman, and so many more, we work with on a daily basis. And to think that, you know, students like you guys have such a great opportunity to go to school here and learn these lessons and go right to work, or maybe go see Jerry at Eastern Florida State College and do a couple more years. But just couldn't be more proud to be here. I did bring a little gift to give to the program today. This is a lithograph from the U.S. Thunderbirds that was given to me at one of the air shows, and I wanted to leave it here with the program. And it's a new building. I thought maybe we could use some new art.
Bill, did I miss anyone?
Fast Aviation, mention Fast Aviation.
Fast Aviation?
Fast Aviation has donated a lot of aircraft, major aircraft components like wings and tails and bodies that the kids have worked on over the last several years.
I won't take a second. I just wanted to say how proud and honored I am to stand up here. I was a teacher here at O'Galley 5-6 years ago, And this is the parking lot that I used to slide into when I was running a little bit later than the teacher should be, because it gave us access to the other part of the school. But to say that as I was knocking on doors all through Exora Park and all through the different places to find out what the community needed more than anything, everybody was saying trades, trades, trades. And when you sit there and you look back at what you can create, the aviation program here at O'Galley leads the state not only for career and technical, but it's actually set up the way that a career and technical program should be. You have actual kids graduating and going into industry. Throughout the end, you will hear people talk around the state about how great their career and technical programs are. They don't have the connection that they need to for the pipeline and talent into industry, and that's where we lack across the state, but that's not what Janice Schultz, who's in her 45th year, I want everybody to know. It's amazing, all right? And that's not what Bill McGinnis, who, every time I bring him to Tallahassee, he brings a copy of all the stuff he needs at that time, and it changes all the time. So we're riding up, I'm like, Bill, what do you got there? He's like, oh, I need a toolbox. I got this $9,000 toolbox. So we'll be in Huckel's office, and he's handing down stuff. Don't ever have your wallet on you when you meet with Honestly, I'm a small fraction of the entire scope of this entire thing, and I am just so honored to be up in front of you and have the opportunity as a former teacher, as a school board member, as a former son of a contractor who loves the trades, and I just want to say thank you for everything, and don't stop here. We need to put Embraer on the top of this building. We need you guys to pay for that too. And then we also need some of the other partners. I know, Larson, you gave, how many engines did you get? 3, and he came here and welded the things. That's what we need to build the community. All right, Rush Construction, I know Randy thought that I was kind of weird. I kept popping up here every once in a while looking at the building because I was so excited, and he caught me one time and asked me what I was doing. So that's what it takes to have a community. So thank you very much. I appreciate it.